Good evening, my freakishly tall friends. Today I have a very exciting video for you in that I am going to unbox and review quite a few travel pillows that I would consider to have the most potential to be useful for tall people, such as myself. Now, I am 6'5", and I'm sure there are many people who also travel that are taller than me. For years I've searched for the perfect travel pillow to accompany me on long overnight journeys, whether they be on megabus, day bus, economy, premium economy, business class, first class, which I have no idea about, but maybe it'd be nice, but I'm sure I would still get a sore neck. What I need is something that will immobilize my neck in place, and every travel pillow on the market seems to be made for somebody that is small enough in the first place that the back of the seat hits their head so they can just sag against it. That is not an option for me. My head is far above the back, so I need something that will come up from the back and hold my chin in and let me sleep like this. Because the first thing that happens when you're above a seat is you sag. You don't lean forwards, you sag backwards. So I need some kind of back support. The travel pillows I've used to date have been completely useless for the height of my neck, in that they make it generally up to about here. So you're supposed to like be able to go, and comfortably lean on them, but they come up to about here, so you go, and then wake up the next morning like that and can't move. So I've grabbed together a selection of pillows that I think have the most potential to actually provide me with some more support. And we will see if any of them are up to the task. Okay, in this cornucopia of travel pillow delights, we have one, the Trtl pillow. I've seen this on the Instagrams, very excited to check it out. The BLABOK, no idea what it is yet, I think it's one of the cheapy inflatables, we'll find out. The Daisy travel pillow, patent pending ho ... L pillow and car pillow, Chinese characters. A little bit scared to cut the packaging on this one because it looks like it's highly vacuum sealed, which means it's going to be absolutely useless for minimalist travel once fully expanded, but we'll still check it out in the name of science. The BCOZZY, the road to comfort begins now. Wherever your journey takes you, we make sure you get there feeling cozy. We'll see how that goes. Seen this one on the airport a bit, pretty sure it's not going to be tall enough, but we'll check it out anyway. The Evolution S3. I think it's a generic version of the Trtl. It is the travel pillow with a 3D butterfly neck support system, patent pending. I'm excited. The Dreamsling, the world's first sling pillow. It's not actually the world's first sling pillow. I came up with the idea of a sling pillow a couple of years ago because I have my own custom way of traveling, which I'll show you in another video. Yes, that's right, even more travel pillow content coming your way, but I'll save that for now. And the Sunany travel pillow, not sure what's inside this, but we'll find out. I think another inflatable. And finally, the Seat Sleeper travel head support pillow. This one's definitely too small because it's designed to be attached to the back of the seat, but I was thinking about using it in combination with another one. We'll try that once we move to the chair. First up, we have the Trtl travel pillow. This one looks interesting in that it has an internal 3D neck support. So it's a little bit different in that it says it's a loop around, wrap and nap. So loop around and then wrap, and now time to nap. So if I went straight to the side, that's not too bad. I was super excited initially to see that Trtl actually offered a height adjustable one of these, and then you could crank this up and then increase this support to the side. So that would put this more like here ideally. It said fits people up to 6'4". Whoa, so tall, like amazing. But no, unfortunately there's this one which must be built for people a little bit lower because it's not going to really lock me in place like I'd like. And of course to the back there's nothing to prevent me from falling all the way over there and hitting the people in the seat behind me. So this may work out. It's number one. It's the best I've tried so far. We'll see. Alright, next up we have the BLABOK. This comes in a little package with two pockets. First one is an eye mask and earplugs. Do not give a shit. Are you tall enough for my neck? It is an inflatable job. Speed up the video at this point. Don't care about any packaging, don't care about value add extras, care if my neck hurts the next day after travel. Oh, interesting. This is going to be this is a kind of comfort jacket thing you stick your arms or head in or something, but let's find out. Alright, BLABOK, show me what you got. Maybe that goes inside like floaties when I was a kid? Yes, it does. I suspect that you stick your head in here, and then maybe stick your arms in here. That's not actually too bad. Okay. If you put your chin under there, your chin would tend to slide down a little bit, but if I put my chin into there, I could maybe be comfortable. Would still appreciate if it was about here. That'd be nice, but for the design it is not too bad. But again, I do, you know, by the end of the day, for a tall person, I'm still going to end up with a pretty sore neck, I think. But maybe I could combine this with another travel pillow, but I think if I have to travel with multiple travel pillows, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. So how else could you use this? You could maybe turn it around, put it in this way. No, that's not going to work, is it? I don't know, not really what I want, but maybe there's no way to successfully mobilize a neck this height, so you've just got to kind of just pass out this way. We'll see. Okay, next up, the Daisy travel pillow, the one that's vacuum packed. So here goes. Okay, entirely, okay, I see. This is supposed to have some rear neck support perhaps. Perhaps it's supposed to go around this way with this here. That's kind of fine. But I feel with any kind of memory foam design like this, it's going to compress to this much with the weight of a head, which is several kilograms or whatever on top of it. So while this is a great idea in principle, if you could lean back against the seat and then have this locking you from the side, and these were massive, this could be great. But without the actual headrest there providing that resistance, this is just some fluff that goes around my neck. Not really understanding this one. Maybe if you could lean against... Nope. Yeah, no, that's a no from me. Okay, moving on. Exciting stuff. The BCOZZY, the Ropes Comfort, comes in a little travel bag. Again, don't really care about that. If it looks like you can press it down. This is some kind of spirals around your neck, but it's so thin. This one, I think the main idea is that you can double up the padding at the front to prevent your neck from collapsing down. But again, of course, in my situation, here's where the pillow ends and here's the rest of the gap for my neck. So obviously, even before I touch the pillow, I'm already here. And then sagging into the pillow, my neck is already quite sore from this, so this is going to be entirely useless for anyone above 5 foot. Well, if it works for you, great, but it's just immediately too small for me. Yeah. Let's try again. Next up, we have the Evolution S3. I've seen this in every airport I've been through. As a result, I don't have high hopes for it. #1 recommended for seated sleep by Dr. Gadara, orthopedic surgeon to pro athletes. Okay, I'm not a pro athlete, so it's probably not going to work for me, but we'll see. A little carry case here, get this off. And yeah, it has no internal support. Previous pillows I've used that have been somewhat useful have been sort of soft on the outside but had kind of band running through the middle of them, so they still provided some kind of support to prevent this from collapsing too far. But it's just, I can see already it's just not going to be tall enough. So if we put this around, in principle, if this had absolutely no give, then it could be enough. The overall design is quite nice. Just connect this together. So quite a good stack height here. It's almost touching my earlobes. If I go to one side, it's not too bad actually. It could be better than the Trtl in that respect actually. Let's see if I can pull these any tighter to bring this in. Okay, so side, not too bad. See, there's still a fair bit of slouching, but again, the main problem at the back when you're above the seat height, it just fully goes back. There's nothing to prevent that. For this, you generally need some kind of sling counteracting that pulling back, and that's where hopefully this Dreamsling later will come in handy, because if I could sleep holding this, it might be a bit better than that, but still not the one. The search continues. Oh no, I'm trapped in this travel pillow forever. Alright, next up, the generic travel pillow, which I think is just a sort of cheapy version of the Trtl, but I was just hoping it might be a little bit taller than the Trtl, and so it's pretty much exactly the same. I'd say this is a little bit softer, and it's lower. It's lower. So yeah, wrap it around. My neck is getting sore in anticipation of the rightwards bend. So this in position, it's up to here. Just not enough support there, and of course to the back without the plain back, not great. Now the Dreamsling. I've probably been looking forward most to this one, just because I know that whenever you fall backwards here, you need something counteracting that, something pulling you forward. So we always kind of envision some way to pull from the bottom, go over a pulley, and then come down to a sling, so you can actually keep that pressure upwards and forwards. But obviously you can't do that on a plane because it looks like you're trying to kill yourself. Interesting. Putting on the Dreamsling can be confusing at first, yes. Make sure the logo is facing in front of you like a pageant sash. I don't know what that is, so that doesn't help. It is a side sling around the back, not a front sling. Quick tip, wear it like a shoulder sash. I don't know what that is either. Dreamsling, if you're not in a Miss America pageant or something, those instructions aren't relatable. Okay, something different. Alright. I don't get it. I'm stuck.
Does things go through that? Like...
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try this again. Infusing it first. Alright, maybe even longer. Nope. There comes the charm. Clips in place. And then, in theory, you're supposed to put both arms through here. So I'm so annoyed with this.
What if you put the thing on your back?
No, it's not.
No.
And then you're supposed to rest your arms in it, and then the weight of your arms holds that in place. It does hold it in place, but because this is so much smaller than my neck, it's not going to do the job. Moving it back around to the side, leaning against the plane seat, there's nothing there. I can move it around to the back a bit, try and use the sling this way. If maybe the bottom part of it or something like caught the top of the airplane seat, then I might be in some luck and I'll get a little bit of resistance there, but it won't last. There's no way to lock my head upwards as I would prefer. Unfortunately, completely useless for a tall person again. I just thought I'd find one during this video, and it's just not going to happen. I'm realizing that now.
I'm gonna cry.
Moving into the home stretch of disappointment. The Sunany pillow. I wonder if it's going to be another inflatable ostrich style thing. Maybe it's going to be the same product. Okay, this looks like an inflatable TIE fighter. By the way, valve, good feature. And looks like this can be worn in a few different ways. It looks like it's worn this way, with the support there. The first one that's had a little bit of neck support towards the back, because this holds this in place, and I can at least sag a little bit without being completely compressed in. However, if I take this off, the actual collapsing of my neck is still about here before there's any support for the pillow. So that is literally the best we've seen so far, as opposed to where I would prefer to have it. But if we connect this back up again, go into the side, I can't get this any tighter because it's just a Velcro strap and the Velcro no longer lines up. It's still pretty useless to the sides. Again, if the seat was tall enough, this would be actually pretty great because I would be fairly supported there and stopped from going back, as it is without the seat. If this was coupled with a sling, say, that could work fairly well. As it is, still an imperfect solution. So at the end of this thrilling and action-packed travel pillows for tall people roundup, my favourites from that particular batch were the Trtl travel pillow and the BLABOK stick your head in the inflatable thingy version. The Trtl I really like the design of. I really like the fact it has this reinforced plastic inside it. However, it's definitely not tall enough for me. But taking my height out of the equation, it is a fantastic pillow for normies. My girlfriend's about 5'4.5", and this works great for her. So I'd recommend it as a general travel pillow, but it doesn't help me at all. This other one, the BLABOK, interesting different design. I like the fact that potentially it could be tall enough if put onto a fold-out tray in a plane. But the fabric's not particularly nice to put your arms on, and I'd still really prefer just something that holds my neck in position like a vice. Which in another video I'll show you where I reveal my custom solution, so exciting content coming up.